Wowzers, that intro video is one long ass intro. Epic but long. We may have to look into shortening that down. That could just be too much to handle for every video. I'm Captain Danger, and this is my very first episode. Bear with me, first time doing commentary, but I promise you over time I will get better. First episode, learning how to improve your shooting. Now, there's really no magic fix for improving your shooting, but there are some things you can do to improve it over time. And one thing that I've noticed after going through some of my gameplay is definitely where I'm aiming and the amount of time it takes to kill somebody. And we'll go through a few examples here and just look at some of my examples of what I think is good shooting and what I think is poor shooting, along with some things that you may not know that might affect your shooting. So let's just jump into some key notes here. Alright, let's jump on over to the variables that affect your accuracy. A lot of people might not think of these things, but this is what I come up with. I could have missed a few, but I think these are the main ones that are going to affect how your gun shoots and your accuracy overall. At the top of the offenders list, we've got recoil, which is both vertical and horizontal in Battlefield 3. You've got your bullet spread, increases per shot, decreases per second. Your minimum spread is for your first bullet. Max spread is, as you hold the trigger down. The shit's going to really get out of hand. Bullet drop, your position, of course, is going to affect it: standing, crouching, prone, and whether you're moving or not. Followed by all the different attachments you can attach to your gun, and the combos you use can definitely affect how your gun is going to shoot and the accuracy you're going to get out of it. Take, for example, the foregrip. It will reduce horizontal recoil, and that's its job. It has nothing to do with vertical, it's just horizontal. And then you get the silencer that will reduce your vertical, but the trade-off is the bullet spread gets a little wonky. And they've all got their ups and their downs, and it just kind of depends on how you play and how you want to set up your gun to compensate for your style of play. And on down to the bipod, the laser sight, and all those definitely have their upsides and their downsides. There's actually a great website out there that's got all the vertical spread, the horizontal spread, bullet drop, and all that info. I'll actually look it up. I'll probably do another video just on the site itself, but it's got all the stats actually just ripped straight out of the game. And if you want to, you can actually look at all the files from the game, so you can see how the programming is and all the numbers and how they work together. And it's just kind of a great way if you're really super geeky and into crunching numbers and finding out the logical side behind why a gun acts a specific way and does what it does. Then it's a really great site, and the guy who done a really good job, and he's put a lot of hard work into it. So I'll actually probably just make a separate video on that and include the link in it. So if you want to get really crazy and go check out whatever style of gun you want, and along with the attachments you like, and kind of figure out how it affects your gun, I'll definitely do that, because it's something everybody should check out if you're interested in trying to improve your shooting. So let's just jump into some videos I've pulled from some of my games on which I think is examples of good shooting, along with some examples of poor shooting, and we'll kind of analyze them for a minute and we'll go from there. Alright, let's look at some gameplay here real fast and see what we can learn from this, if we can learn anything. Like I said, there's no magical fix to becoming a better shot or improving your accuracy, but there is things that you can do, you can work on to try to bring that accuracy up and improve your shot. And the biggest thing that helped me improve my shot was moving my aim up a little bit. And I mean, headshots are killers, because you get like a multiplier on headshots when you're shooting. And before, when I was watching my gameplay, I was doing a lot of foot shooting and nut shooting, and people were just winning out in gun battles, and it was because they was probably aiming higher up on me. And I mean, chest, head area, if you can just make a conscientious effort to start aiming higher, you will notice that you will start winning a lot of them gunfights and battles. And a lot of these examples that I've set up here that I consider good examples are headshots or torso shots. And when we get to the poor shooting examples, you'll see why. It's just poor shooting, and over time my accuracy has slowly come up, and so is my kill death ratio, because I'm winning them battles. And it's frustrating at first, because I mean, sometimes when you're playing this game in the heat of the moment, you kind of lose track of what you're doing, and you have those sporadic spray and praise, you know, when you see somebody, or when you encounter somebody and you're running, and it's just like you forget to just calm down and shoot like you normally shoot in bursts, and you just hold down the trigger and you got fully auto going, and when you got fully auto going, there's nothing that good come from it, because your horizontal and your vertical recoil's all over the board. And that would probably be the second thing that I could tell you that would help you improve your accuracy is learn to shoot in bursts if you haven't already. And there is the fire select mode on a lot of guns that, you know, you can do a 3-round burst or a single shot, or even if they're fully auto, if you learn to shoot in bursts, your accuracy is going to come up. And there's a lot of the times when I shoot, I'm a good, I don't know, 3 or 4 round bursts, and then sometimes I'm just all over the board because I'm so damn excited to try to shoot somebody. But if you just take the time and relax and stand your ground and stick in there and shoot, you know, I think that was just the same clip twice, wasn't it? It must have been really good to get in there twice. But you know, with every gun, even the 249 like that, if you learn to shoot in bursts and you aim a little bit higher, you're gonna fuck some people up. There's no ands, ifs, or what's buts about it. And that's just what you have to keep in mind while you're playing is I'm gonna aim higher from now on, and just give it a try, and it'll take a couple games, but slowly you'll start it'll become natural, and you'll just do it without having to think about it. It'll almost be like second nature or instinct, as far as that goes. Alright, let's look at some poor shooting here. And really the case with poor shooting is always either getting too excited and shooting sporadically and just all over the place, along with when somebody's running. It's tough to try to shoot at somebody and keep moving with them. But sometimes you just catch somebody off guard like this and you get way too excited. Let's look at that bitch in slow motion, coming at you live and direct. This is the key definition of getting excited and not shooting in a burst and just holding down your trigger. Now let's have a look. Oh yeah, got the wall. Oh, kind of a saw through, painting a picture around him, and somehow I luck out and shoot him. Don't ask me how I won that war, but that's a prime time example of poor shooting. Not shooting in a burst, not aiming high, just sporadically shooting and trying to kill somebody. So you're never ever gonna eliminate poor shooting. Another slow-mo here for you. Shooting in the front, got him in the gut there, behind. I'm gonna try to shoot his feet out, and hopefully he'll fall to the ground and I can shoot him some more. But like I said, I don't know how I lucked out of that one either. But I mean, about all you can do is try to minimize your poor shooting. It's not, and you're always going to have those cases when you get really excited, and you know you're not expecting somebody to be around a corner, or you're running and all of a sudden you know there's somebody there, and you just start shooting, and you know, a few times you may luck out and win that battle, but more or less you're probably going to lose those battles just because you're not prepared, or you're shooting from the hip or just shooting sporadically all around. You know, I've drew a lot of lines around a lot of people, and you know, and ever since I just decided to start aiming higher and shooting in bursts and really making a conscious effort to try to do better, is really the only way that my accuracy has started to improve. I hope you guys found this video helpful. By the means of all, thumbs up this bitch, thumbs down, subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to try to come out with some videos that'll help you, that'll be entertaining, that will hopefully make you a better player. But you do have the right to voice your opinion, so if you don't like it, I'm all for it. Just say you suck or whatever. And if you'd like to see a video on something, feel free to drop a comment and I'll see what I can do. I'm actually working on doing some like in-depth tutorials on weapons and try to put together some video and show you guys how recoil works, along with different attachments, and how they affect guns, so you can actually visually see them. Along with I'll make another video with the website I talked about earlier that's got all the stats of the guns and all that, and I'll put a link in there so that you can go check it out. I guess this is the conclusion to the first video, and look forward to doing some more, and hopefully you do too. So I'll catch you in the next video. Take care and peace.